Hey guys, today we got a game of Nazi zombies on the map Riese, some German name. Basically, what we do for the first couple rounds is we shoot the zombies about 5 or 6 times so we can get the maximum amount of points, and then we let them in. The reason why we let them in is because we want to get the power-ups such as the max ammo. Double points is nice, but our goal is to get the max ammo so we can stay for longer. What happens is if we don't get the max ammo before round 4, we usually leave for that time and we go open the door to the Thompson. But if we get the max ammo, we stay for round 4 and we leave for round 5, go to the Thompson, buy that. Right now, and I just want to say one thing here. I cut a lot of the video because this whole thing took about half an hour just to get to round 17. Spoiler, yeah, we got to round 17. Not the greatest, but it's just to give you an idea of what we do. And the only reason why we lasted till around 17 was because I made a mistake. I picked up a weapon that I shouldn't have, and it really messed us up. So, see, right now Evan just got the max ammo, and now we're gonna stay. So, what I did was I'm gonna cut out very shortly to, I think, round 4 when we open up the door towards the Thompson. Alright, so now we're at round 5. We had just opened the door, basically the start of round 5, and now we rushed to buy the Thompson, as usual, like I said, and then whoever has the most points clears the debris here, and then we both run for the mystery box. Now, if you're fortunate enough to get weapons such as PPSH, Browning, MG42 of that kind of degree, then you save that gun for as your secondary, pretty much. Use the Thompson as more or less like your primary to get the kills with, and it really actually Thompson can last for a while. Shoot them in the face and blows off their head. Plus, you get a lot more points, and it's one of those weapons that you can use for a while. And we end up papping our Thompsons. So once we turn on the power, get our weapons, we sit back here for a while, and then we try and get a crawler, and once we get the crawler, I should say, we start opening up some doors. Since we basically start opening the doors to link the teleporters and all that stuff. And at that same time, I think I go get Juggernaut sometime soon. Which is good because actually you need Juggernaut. It's one of those perks in this thing that you actually pretty much need, because after a certain level, these zombies start running at you and you basically don't have time to I'm not sure what to say, like, shoot them all. You're most likely going to get shot unless you're unless you're a pretty good shot and you can kill all of them before any of them get close to you. So right here I went and bought Juggernaut, and I think Evan's going to go buy it now too. Yep, so while one of us goes to get it, usually you have to stay with this last zombie because he'll die if you leave him alone. And then So now that we have Juggernaut, now we can go back to our spot and just camp out for a little longer. Right here, this was weird. I did not expect this. I thought this was the last one, but whatever. We killed this guy. Start round 6.
Somebody come and save me from this. Make it in. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become. The nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within. It's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a
Alright guys, we cut ahead to round 8. And what we did there was we just saved one zombie, and in that break we opened up some of the doors to the teleporters and linked them. I don't know if we linked them all yet, and just before the break I got this M1 Grand with the grenade launcher. Surprisingly that's a pretty good weapon to use like on multiple groups of zombies, like a big group of zombies, because you just pull up the grenade launcher and shoot it into the group and it can kill most of them. And when it's papped, I think you get 3 grenades for 1 clip. It's weird because you have clips now with the grenades, but anyways, you get 3 shots before you actually have to reload for a new grenade. And I don't know how many grenades you get, but you get a certain amount, and yeah, it's not really a good weapon to use like this, like without the grenade launcher attachment. I think the grenade launcher attachment really separates it from most of the other weapons. Here, Evan, this is funny. Evan's like, you know what? I really need a Panzerschreck, and he goes to the box and he gets it, and we thought that was really funny and a big coincidence that he actually got that. And that's actually, again, that's another good one because it explodes. When you pap that, you get 3 shots before you have to reload, and that's probably one of the reasons why it's such a good weapon to use. We're going to be cutting out shortly. Again, we're going to be doing another break to open up the rest of the doors, and hopefully by then we'll have enough. I think by then I have my weapon. I'm not sure. Don't hold me against it if I'm wrong. But I think with that double points, we'll be getting it. Alright, so right here we cut ahead to round 10. No, and I did not pap my weapon. But we will be cutting out shortly, very soon, again. I know there's a lot of cutting, but I had to fit a half-hour video into 2 videos, because I only have so much time. Now, usually we stay here as long as we can, but until we open up all the doors, see how we keep that door behind us closed? We try and wait till we have enough points to open up the doors and pop our weapon at in the same round, so we don't have to stay here and have to watch our backs every time we say this. We're gonna have to watch our backs, so we can just keep our head forward and look. Okay, now here Evan went to buy Juggernaut, and it's the dog round, so we know we're gonna be getting a max ammo at the end of this, so we're not really afraid of wasting our ammo here. I think Juggernaut really saved our backs right here, saved our butts, because like there are times, I think it's 2 2 hits from the dog before it takes you down without Juggernaut. And we've definitely took more than 2 hits from each dog, so I think that's one of the reasons why it's such a good thing to use. Yeah, here Evan gets an STG, but he doesn't want to pick it up because he just got one before, and he doesn't want to he doesn't want to get one again. So we both stick with our Thompsons again. And I don't want to. It's kind of redundant saying this again, but these weapons. This is a really good weapon to use, seeing as it's like almost like a headshot machine. You just shoot it at their heads, and it pretty much takes out their head, takes them out easily. And like I said, you get more points. Here, Evan pulls out his Panzerschreck, and again, it's a really good weapon to use on these groups of zombies. And we get our nuke. This was a big fail right here. I was getting ready to throw a monkey bomb, and Evan picked up the nuke. So I was like, oh crap, I can't really switch now. So I was waiting. So I eventually threw it. I get quite a small crowd going there. Evan's like, should I Panzerschreck them? I'm like, oh sure, whatever. So he does that. He shoots them all with the Panzerschreck, and then we pick up this Carpenter. Alright, we are nearing the end of the video. There will be a part 2 coming out very shortly. And I think we end it at the end of round 12, and I am certain now that we are going to open up the rest of the doors, get all the teleporters linked, and finally pap our weapons.